Okay, so this question can be solved in two ways, so I'm just going to show you both ways. So the first way is you can expand this out, so because you're multiplying this 2 over 3 to bracket x minus 6, so you can simplify this and then solve it. And the other way I'm going to explain it later. So if we do that, it's going to be 2 over 3 times x. It's going to give us 2 over 3 times x. And then 2 over 3 times minus 6, so it's going to be minus 2 over 3 times 6. So this is just going to give me, if we simplify that, it's going to be 2 times 2. And I'm just going to start another line, 2 over 3x minus 4 equals 6. So this is something that we can solve because it's just we just have to isolate variable to solve for x, right? So now we just have to move this to, well, get rid of minus 4 on one side so that we only have number on this side. So to do that, we add by 4 on both sides. It's going to give us 2 over 3 times x equals 10. So now we have 2 over 3 multiplied by x. And if we want to turn this into an x equals form, we just have to divide. Well, this is 2 over 3 multiplied by x, so we just have to divide by the same number on both sides. So divide by 2 over 3 equals 10, and then over 1 divided by 2 over 3. Yep, and to divide by a fraction, you turn it into a multiplication, and then you do a reciprocal of the fraction that you're dividing by. So it's going to be 2 over 3 times x times 3 over 2 equals 10 over 1 times 3 over 2. Alright, so 2 and 2 cancels out, and 3 and 3 cancels out. The reason is that we can write this as x over 1, and it's going to be 2 times x times 3 over 3 times 1 times 2, so it can cancel out this way, which you're left with x. And 10 times 3 over, 10 over 1 times 3 over 2, well, this can be simplified into a 5, this can be simplified into a 1, so now we're left with 15 over 1, so 15 over 1 is just 15. So we're just left with x equals 15. So that's one way of solving it. And the other way is that this is 2 over 3 multiplied by x minus 6. So if you want to get rid of this fraction, you could do that. This is 2 over 3 multiplied by this whole thing. So if you want to get rid of this, you just have to divide by 2 over 3 on both sides. So it's going to be 2 over 3 times x minus 6 over 1. So I'm just turning this into over 1 so that it's easier for you to see how it works. And then you're dividing it by 2 over 3 on both sides. Like that. And same logic, so 2 over 3 times x minus 6 over 1. And then you are dividing by a fraction, so you turn it into reciprocal. This cancels out, you're left with just x minus 6 over 1, which is just x minus 6. And then 6, if we want to simplify this side, it's going to be 6 times 3 over 2. 6 and 2 cancels out, because you can divide by 6 by 2 and you get 3 here. And now it's going to be 3 times 3 equals 9. So, hey, we simplified into something very simple. And it's just going to be x minus 6 equals 9. And then if we add by 6 on both sides, it's going to get x equals 15. So yeah, same answer, different approaches. Okay.